Welcome to Chicago Stadium, where the ball goes up in about a half hour, and the Bulls and the Cleveland Cavaliers will open the 1989-90 NBA season. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dan Roan. Happy that you and the Chicago Bulls are with us this season. We expect it to be a great one for all of us here at WGN and around the country. Everybody's excited, an air of excitement in the ballpark tonight because Michael Jordan and company are back again after that run to the Eastern Conference Finals a year ago. A stirring run it was, too, and we'll begin tonight by taking a look back. The Bulls had put up 47 wins during the regular season, but they were stumbling toward the playoffs due to injury, illness, and even suspension. Cleveland was the first postseason obstacle, a formidable one. But the Bulls pulled off a Game 1 ambush that sent the series flying toward a fantastic finish in the deciding fifth game. Craig Elo in the waning seconds put the Cavaliers ahead 100-99. 3 seconds left. As it turned out, a fitting stage for Michael Jordan.
Sellers has Jordan. Jordan with 2 seconds to go. Puts it up and scores at the buzzer. Michael Jordan has won it for Chicago.
Won a ticket to New York, where they began a best-of-7 set with the Knicks and began it as they had the Cleveland series with a surprise victory. That win jet-propelled a worn-out Bulls team to a 6-game series triumph and a date with Detroit.
Michael Jordan a steal. Jordan on the drive in on Oakley for the dunk.
The Pistons, well-rested and confident, figured to blow past the Bulls no sweat. But Chicago did the same thing to them they'd done to Cleveland and the Knicks in those series openers. The Bulls would be the only team able to beat Detroit in the postseason. They did it twice. But after a blistering start in the 6th game on June 2nd, fatigue finally caught up with Chicago. Michael Jordan, whose virtuoso performance throughout the playoffs was electrifying to watch, flat ran out of gas, and the Bulls ran out of time.
We asked a lot of guys to mature and become better players, and they did that. It took them a whole season, but that's part of learning. You have to have time to learn, and once the playoff hit, we became healthy again. We regained that focus once again, and we started to roll and go further than anybody expects us to. I think we really matured as a team, and we know that over the summer we got to make some changes to make us a better team, to take us that extra step.
Well, there weren't many changes, but there was one that shook the franchise. Doug Collins firing, a move that some people are still trying to figure out. But the major beneficiary of that decision was a man who for a long time has wanted to be a head coach in the NBA. Tonight, he'll be exactly that, Phil Jackson.
I want the players to be out in the community.
When the Bulls made their surprising decision to fire Doug Collins, Phil Jackson was an obvious choice to replace him. Jackson brought with him to the job every credential but NBA head coaching experience. A 13-year NBA player, 5 years a CBA head coach, and then 2 years as a Bulls assistant. What he'll bring specifically to the Bulls this season is a simplified offense designed to take some heat off Michael Jordan and to keep everybody happy.
With a 30-point score, you don't have as many shots for everybody else. We don't think that Michael Jordan should give up a lot of shots. He's not taking that many shots in the ball game. He's getting a lot of free throws. A lot of his points are free throws. He's not overshooting the ball. It's just that we don't have that many shots to distribute around. So that's one of the reasons why we're trying to get more shots. Get more shots, get the ball up the floor faster, take a little less time getting a shot up, get the best shot you can get before the defense arrives. In the fourth quarter, if we need a Michael Jordan to help carry us over the hoop, maybe we can do it then.
Jackson's personality is in stark contrast to his predecessor. Where Doug Collins left his emotions on the floor every night, Jackson's a cool customer, quietly instructing during timeouts. So far, his players have enjoyed his approach.
I think everyone could see that Doug was a little too emotional and really got after the players. And like some of the players say on the team, if you make a mistake, I'd rather get patted on the back than kicked in the rump.
I think the things we're doing just suit guys like Scotty and Horace and Michael and bringing in BJ and Stacy. I think it suits the team we have right now better than it did last year.
But Phil Jackson's emotions may be harder to hold in check later tonight when the lights go down and he's introduced to this sellout crowd as the head coach of the Chicago Bulls.
When that happens, and it's an exciting moment, I mean, that beat goes into that Alan Parsons Project tune that they play to start out, and then Michael Jordan comes out and the roar's out there. You're already vibrating, and I know I'll be elevated and probably levitating at that moment. But I've got my feet on the ground, I think, and this team is very relaxed, I think, around me, and they're very supportive. And that's a good thing for me because I don't have all the answers, and I'm not an individual that proclaims that I know everything about this sport. I need help, and I told these guys right away that a lot of them are veterans now. Even the guys that have been in the league a couple years, 2-3 years, they can give information to me that'll help us win games. So we're going to try and put this together as a 12-man project. Maybe we can come out ahead.
Well, Jackson and the Bulls will have 18,000 plus in this building tonight to back them up, and most of those people will have paid their money to see one man. We'll hear from him in just a second. Michael Jordan.